Thing for you listening to the Triggered Thoughts podcast, blood.
Yo, people, what happened? You're listening to the Triggered Thoughts podcast.
My God!
Yes. And again, I am deputizing for the one them call Mr. Verbz. So, I go by the name of Uncle Cuthbert. And we have the two hosts in the building. Introduce yourselves.
Genuisdan, Triggered Thoughts podcast.
Creative Thoughts, Triggered Thoughts podcast.
My God!
Yes. Good to have you on board, you know. I hope you don't miss Verbz too much, but the old boss is back.
My God!
Anyway, how are you guys feeling today?
Tired. I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm present.
Long day.
Definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, long day, man.
What about you, Genius? You good?
Yeah, long day, man. My son did well at parents' evening, so he's been doing well at school. So I took him out today.
We love that, man. We love
To go see Stranger Things. He likes that, so yeah. And treated him to Burger King.
Okay.
Yeah, and some sweets and that.
Okay, so you gone bed charge up.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Like that, isn't it? Every time I see him on his status, he's going out with the kids and taking them here, taking them there. I think it's too cute.
Yeah. I didn't get as a youth, man, innit? Just have to make sure that, you know.
The boys get it.
Yeah, not spoil them. Just obviously, just make sure that they have a better life than I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to the young youth for doing well in our school, you know?
Yeah,
So, let's get back to business. So, the topic today is, what's love got to do with it?
My God!
And for all those who don't understand what that is, let me give a breakdown. A basic breakdown, of course. So, what's love got to do with it is going to be about, nowadays, a fair little while now, you might as well say, there seems to be a trend of a woman deciding that they want to start a family. Of course, nothing wrong, you know. When jugu are gone, then yeah, we up for that. Anyway, what? The problem with this one is now, there seems to be a new trend of the woman they want to start a family without the man. So, they don't want no boyfriend, they don't want no daddy in the picture. All they want is the sperm.
My God!
And to be quite honest with you, that don't sit right with me. Sounds very, very weird. You know, very strange. But I just want to ask you guys, what do you think about that?
Social media is a part to play with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are being easily influenced by society. That's what that is. There's certain agendas that work to make the male partner exempt. Well, make him absent from the family home. Because I mean, when you destroy the family home like that, there's no unity. You then have these youths growing up, you know, without a father figure to help them. You know what I mean? And it's quite sad.
Creative, what you laugh at? What you laughing at?
Don't get me wrong.
Sorry, Genius, creative, what you laughing at? You're laughing because you take off my hat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh Lord, the disrespect is real. Sorry, Genius, get back to what you said. Creative, we're going to deal with it later. Go on.
So you have, you know, a lot of these homes growing up without a father figure. You know what I mean? And there are a lot of parents out there that single parents out there that are doing a good job. But when when the family unit is broken down, there's a price for it. You know what I mean? And this thing where there's this thing where people want the sperm without the partner. It says a lot. It says a lot. You know what I mean? Quite sad that we've got to that point in time where these sort of things are condoned and it's seen as normal. It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like you want the package, but you don't want the package. If that makes sense. It's kind of like basically being a sperm donor, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Creative. Thank you for your response there, Genius. Your opening response. Genius, Creative, what do you think about that? Because as a woman, this kind of topic here, what's love got to do with it? There's women that will be listening to this episode here and they would like to hear a woman's perspective, which is why Verbz tell me say, and Genuisdan tell me say them bring you in, for represent the woman them. So can you give us a different perspective as to why? What is echo we can hear?
I'm not sure.
No.
I can't hear any echo. It's fine.
I can hear an echo.
Somebody have to turn down them something.
Alright, let me see. Is it me? Can you hear?
It's gone now. Gone now.
Alright, so it's me. It must be the speakers.
Yes.
No, you know what it is? What I'll do is I'll turn off my mic when you lot are speaking, yeah? Go on, I'll do it now.
If you still do it now. Alright, go on now. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Sorry if that you fuck up the episode a little bit. We have editing to do now. If you pass on to Verbz to do. So, yeah, anyway. So you think about that situation there, because it's kind of strange that the woman them so adamant that they want a baby, but them now on the love side of things with the partner. What make you think so they want to take this approach?
I think there's a lot of different reasons for women. Sometimes it's just you're just thinking about wanting a child and you're not actually really understanding the concept of not having the man there. Because when the baby's small, you're just thinking, okay, the baby's small, you dress them up, you look after the baby. It's fun. That's what we're taught as young girls. You have the baby, the toy baby, the toy pram. It's just you playing that role. But the reality of the situation is, as that child gets older and matures, it needs both parents. And we don't realise from the gate, basically, the man needs to be in the home for more than just one reason. So I think that's a part of it. And then some of it is just fear of commitment, isn't it? You might be the type of woman where you don't want a man to kind of dictate to you and tell you how to do certain things. So you just want the baby, but without the hassle of dealing with a man. Or maybe you just don't want a man.
My God!
You want a child, but you don't want a man. So it's just like, okay, I'll have the baby without man. But like I said, when God created Adam, he had to make Eve. So we need each other. So to deny that and to not deny your child of that it's a recipe for disaster.
I like the way you put that still. Very good. Very good. I agree. So do you feel you just said recipe for disaster. So do you believe there's any chance that a woman can proceed with such a strategy, what we say? You think there's any chance that the baby can grow and develop and be a very well balanced human being? Under the circumstances, of course.
I think with determination and strong will, by God's grace, anything is possible. But I don't believe that it's a good idea to not have the man there, because children need both parents. and they need more than just one input. Us as adults, we need, we learn from different things. That's why we've got different things around us. We have different friends, different personalities and stuff like that for us to learn and adapt to different things. So it is possible, but I think it's just harder for the child, and emotionally that child's going to have to struggle because why is daddy not there? Does he not love me?
My God.
Go on. Or, and they grow up with all different insecurities because their father's not there. I grew up without my father. My mum has definitely said different stories about it to the point that now as an adult, I mean, it's weird because I feel like if my dad ever did come back in my life and wanted to be a part of my life, I would accept him. I wouldn't even ask questions. I would accept him because he's been missing. Do you know what I mean? So you
wouldn't ask him no question?
I wouldn't, because I know my mom. I wouldn't ask him any questions. I would just kind of accept it for what it is, kind of thing. And also, that would be the naive part of me because I haven't had a father. So I would be more excited about having him than really caring about what really went down, kind of thing. But that's from my perspective of not having a father. So I feel like we grow up and we're like, okay, it doesn't really matter. That, it doesn't matter because you've never had it. But when you have it, you realise how important it is. If something's missing in your life, it's just like with a love affair. When you first meet somebody, you don't really care because it's like, okay, well, you was never here. But once they've come and you've built that rapport, you've built that relationship, when they're gone, it's like, okay, something's missing. But you don't know it's missing because you didn't have it before. So, yeah, it's the same with I see you genius out there smiling. So I think it's the same with children and having that missing parent. So, ladies, stop, okay? Stop it. We need the men in the home.
My God.
Men are not in the home. The government take over. And as bad as it is to say, Eve was the one that ate the apple. That's just it, she's the one that, defiled.
My God.
So therefore, we need the men. The men we think emotionally. So we got to start taking accountability and acknowledging that we need men more than we believe. We're not super women, not all the time. So, yeah.
Yes, you wrote that down lovely. Everything you said is make a lot of sense. Even if the way you talk about you wouldn't ask your father any questions because the dynamics with your mother. First, we never understand, but when you said that part there, yeah, man, we get it still, So I'm gonna ask you a question on behalf of the potential listeners that will be listening when you just say we need men in the homes. Some of them are gonna say, well, what is the fucking difference between a woman when I want no man and choose to have the baby in that situation and the single parent mother there? What difference is there? So can you explain or can you break down what the difference is for the people that would ask that the question?
My God.
Especially with impact from the child.
I think I can only speak from experience to kind of answer that question, and that would be the emotional balance. I think when the father's not in the home, at times there can be no control. I think that the father brings that balance where, especially when a son, even a daughter, hears a man's voice, that's an authority, and you take heed to that. Whereas when mum talks, it's fun and jokes. Don't get me wrong, there are serious mums out there and they handle their business, but it's still fun and jokes. But when dad speaks, you've got to get yourself all together. When you've got a serious man in the home, not no flimsy washabout, but someone serious in the home, that, okay, dad means business. And I think growing up, you learn skills from a man that you can't necessarily learn from a woman. And it just teaches you, I think, that especially for women, then, and speak for a woman, you know how to be treated by a man, you know what respect is, you know how to respect yourself and carry yourself in certain situations. Sometimes mums go through so much emotional bruising that they allow their emotions to rule the home. Where even though when a man's in the home, even when he's emotional, he's still using his head. So I feel like it's important.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Not all the time, but I think that that's why I say a serious man, they tend to use they use their head. So it's like, okay, I'm feeling like this, but I've still got to make sure certain structures are going on in the home. And I think that in that sense, we need balance. So I feel it will be an emotional attack on your child when the father's not in the home. It's more damaging than we realise.
Yo, what you take this thing for? You're listening to the Truth Force podcast, blood.
You have to flog the thing after you drop such a deep speech, you know? That good. Yeah, man. Genius, what you say? You have any input?
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
I've just had to turn down. I thought maybe the thing was a bit loud. So there's no echoing, is there?
When I talk, there is.
Yeah, there is.
So I think try and mute. Can you mute your thing?
I mute it every time you finish talking.
Yeah. What about now?
No, until we talk.
Yeah. Boy, you know something? It's a deep one, man. And you know, as I say, I just guess awareness is important, and you know, I think they should even, you know, like I can't even say the schools, because the schools are, you know, they're corrupt anyway, so they're not even going to really talk on stuff like this. They're more.
Remember, sir, easy with the moving around when your mic is on, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I'm good. There shouldn't be any bang bang.
We just hear it.
Those club rules, man.
Huh?
I said to Cuthbert, what's up with all these blood clubs?
What you say, Cuthbert again?
Cut, you know. Blood.
You just say Cuthbert.
Yeah.
What you say? Say it again.
Cuthbert.
Oh, we just a check. Okay. Go on, Genius. Creative.
Yeah,
watch yourself.
You know something? I feel sorry for the youth of this generation, because a lot of them are going to be misguided, misrepresented, because unfortunately, there are some parents that literally follow the dictates of social. They don't think for themselves, and this is the problem that we've got. Does that what I mean? This is the problem that we've got. You know, and I feel that even if parents start to look into, you know, like understanding, you know, good parenting skills to, you know, like to avoid following the path of social dictates, you know, like in having their own mind. I feel that a lot of people don't have their own mind. This is why stuff like this happens, which you've mentioned. Is what I mean? It's sad. 20, 30 years ago, parenting was different. Does that mean there was wisdom? People were different. They weren't easily influenced by society. They didn't follow the social trend. They were able to make, you know, their own decisions based on, you know, how they felt, not based on what society tells us to do. And this is the problem. Society dictates everything, and sadly, people run along with it. People don't think for themselves no more. They rather have someone think for them. They've got a brain, but they don't use their brain. They rather use someone else's brain. It's easier that way. That's what I mean, because you don't have to worry about accountability. You can always blame that person. Oh, because that person said it. And that's what I mean. That's my touch on that.
Very true.
But what about you, Cuthbert? What's your thoughts?
Why?
No.
Well, you know what, to be fair, we just believe it's a difficult one. And the biggest problem that we have with this situation is the mere fact that when I think about this, I always feel when you have a single parent family, and the daddy not out, you can when your child get older and ask when my daddy there, the mother can respond with an answer depending on who leave who and what happened, how it broke down, or you don't want to know you or whatever. We're not saying it's a good answer, and we're not saying it's beneficial for the child, but if they want to know where them daddy there, and they're old enough to be able to understand and accept it and move on with it, she can give them an answer. Now, when I think about when them people who want to have picnic without any fatherly existence, what if one buckler you go tell the child when them ask when my daddy there? Just because you want to have a child, alright? Cuthbert said that. Just because you want to have a child without no fatherly existence, you really feel that you wanting to have the child without no father around is going to manipulate and control a picnic if you understand and not come and ask it, and then the question there with them hola, of course them is going to fucking ask. You know feel? So my thing is what she gonna tell them, and whatever she tell them, if she say, yo, we not lie, we didn't want a baby, and we didn't want no daddy around, no matter how she drop that, me not feel say any picnic, I go on accept that, and I go look upon them mother afterwards with any form of respect. You get me?
My God!
That make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So it no sense to it. Turn off your mic, genius. Yeah, no, it no sense to me at all. No sense. So, yeah. I don't know. We have a different type of generation that is willing to do what they want to do. I think it's quite selfish when you want to do that. I don't get me wrong, I understand some women them get born by a man and they're not like being born, and they're not have trust in a man no more, and enough man do this to them and do that to them, or put them on them, or all of these things. So I understand, but you have to just understand that if you want a baby, the man come as a part of it. And if you choose to persist and have a man, and the man fuck it up, I know your fault as the mother. You just have to try to do what you have to do. You understand? But the man have to live with that, the guilt part there. Even though she a carry and experience the thing with the youth, at least she can give the youth a proper answer. You understand? At least she can nurture the youth or feel a little bit of sorrow for the youth because the dad deliberately decided to left. But when you choose to do it without no fatherly existence, there ain't no strategy you can use for, straighten up the youth or make the youth feel better, because everything boils down to you. You understand?
100%. I agree.
Yeah, that's powerful. Especially when you said selfish part, it's actually very selfish, because you're only thinking about yourself in that moment. That was very powerful, Cuthbert.
Thank you. As long as you don't say Cuthbert.
My God!
You get me?
Call you Cuthbert.
Yeah, I take the piss, Oh yeah, man. I don't know, man. I just different time we are dealing with, and you have to understand, say, a lot of things where are going nowadays is the opposite of righteous. Is very unrighteous. And things like this, things like encouraging, we are going to look after it, but encouraging picnic, take pill and stop them normal bodily function capability so they can claim that them is delusionally another sex. All these type of things is fuckery. If you're adult and you want to do the fuckery, at least you're old enough to make your own decision. You're responsible for yourself. But now, you have picnic, or you have promote, to mash up them body with pill, because they want delusionally appear like another sex. You know, see the thing from the NHS with that thing, they were them disclose what they are. You see it?
No, I didn't see that.
All right. So the NHS now, them have decided to stop giving them the pill. For stop the menstrual cycle or this and that. You know what I mean? So it looked like they were reverse back on allowing young pitney to change them sex.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't agree with that. As far as I'm concerned, if you're born a boy, you're a boy. No matter what you feel you are naturally a boy, and you have to accept that. Vice versa for a female. You're not a man. You're never going to be a man, and you have to accept that. And I know that will really cheese some people off, but a lot of the times, the stuff that's in the food, it's the products that they're producing and they're putting in our body that sometimes can make you, and they put it in the children when they're jerking the mum from when she's pregnant and all of this. That children sometimes grow up having all these different emotions and stuff like that. It's time to pack it in. Born a boy is born a female, accept that. You know, if you're saying that you want to date different sexes, I mean, it's not my preference, but I do understand that everyone has different emotions and feelings. I get that. But, you know, the physical law is the physical law. And I think sooner we kind of acknowledge the truth and stop kind of, you know, riding the pony, the better life will be. And I'm sorry for, you know, I do apologize to anybody that is transgender or wanting to change yourself. You've got your reasons, but it's just not something I agree with.
I don't know about that part there.
I know, but I'm saying this for our listeners, in case there's people there you don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just saying it's not something I agree with. It's not something I would be happy for my child to be doing, you know, and... yeah, it's wrong. It's just not godly. It's not right. It's just not what we should be doing, personally.
You said a lot of truth, you know, to say about what them putting in the food or medication or this, that, and the other. But one thing we must say, you know, is half of them people there, we want to change up them thing anyway. Not even half, probably more than half. This is the thing. When I look, most of the time, at the mother, we make the youth go answer. Because the mother have a thing in her head where she say, or she want to have a baby and she want it to be a girl picnic. Then she have boy. Then when she have the boy now, she vex. And push off her face like, yeah. And then 2 twos now, she start raise the boy picnic like a girl picnic. So she a project it. From the, no, me I tell you, she enough time to see it. Hold on. When I say all the time, but a lot of time we see them project it from the little picnic, especially them little rich woman who live in a village and all them fuck with them. Them project it from the picnic and start dress up the picnic from a young age in a dress and a skirt and send this. A mad thing, you know? Say
some. And the reason why I say that is because with my last two, I mean, I always wanted boys, funny enough, I always wanted boys. But when I had my oldest girl, I wanted a girl. But then I did want boys. So with my last one, and I found out she was a girl, I was well cheesed off. Because, you know, I'm seeing everyone going to the boy section buying boy clothes, and I've got to go to the girl section to buy girl clothes. And I was like, I want a boy now, I want another boy. But when she was here, it didn't mean anything to me. She's a girl, you know what I mean? And that's what I love for her.
But you look for it, sorry for cut you. You look for it from a personal perspective. Me not talk about you, you know. Because I'm saying you cut from a different cloth. Me talk about the village rich, then the people there, when them have the opposite sex, and them do them fuckery there, you know, you see them from the TV all the while. You understand? I don't know normal people, them were living at the ghetto.
Okay, fair enough. I stand corrected, Cuthbert.
Thank you.
And he was over there just keeping quiet behind me.
Asleep, man.
Asleep, man. Asleep.
Loving the haircut though, Cut. Nice shape up.
Nice doing. The shape at the side. This one called the reverse. It called short, middle and front.
Half cut, boy.
And we call it the tangerine. It's like a half peel orange, don't?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So yeah. Anybody have anything to say? Cause this year one seem like it's gonna be short.
No, I'm happy you give me 1 minute, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm happy you touched on this subject because it's as you know, we're in a time now where there are a number of different genders and they seem to be increasing, but I heard there's loads. I can't even give you their number, but
as far as I'm concerned, there is 2.
Yeah, but be careful if you say that in the workplace. Could get
we know that, but at the same time, we have something. We are all boss. We live my life. Yeah. We make baby. We pay my tax. We are all somebody. We come from a different time. Them fuck with them when we see it no blood clot normal. You understand? So we are saying it how it is. Cause Uncle Cuthbert likes to give my listeners then the truth. Yes, there's people out there who do these things. And if that's how you want to do, that's how you want to do. You understand? He's not in no position when we say, yo, if we see what you do, or we come across you and you do that, we are going to inflict damage or pain, or my hatred is going to hurt you, or we not do none of that. What? Uncle Cuthbert come from a time when we can have an opinion. Because social media wasn't there in my time, you know. When we say something, then just take away when we say. You know? That's on your time now. On Instagram, you say something, then remove your comment. My comment come out and film him out. You understand? So, you have an opinion and we have a blood clot, use it, because freedom of blood clot speech.
My God!
You understand? So, we not inflict the damage, we not hurt nobody, we not kill nobody for what them believe or for what them want to do. What that we are do, we not tell no lie. Fuckery.
My God! My God! My God!
How though? Does it? Sorry, Genius, you was going to talk. Go on.
No, go on.
No, you can go on. Go on, you can talk.
No, I was just
To you, you no sound like the blood clot chuckle brother them.
The same, you know. And we
Face bloody talking loud enough, ne?
20 years ago, it's never happened. Censoring never happened 20 years ago. You know, you was able to be freely say what you wanted to, but now there's agendas at work. You can't say anything because you offend this one, can get arrested now, lose your job, lose your friends. It's crazy.
Did you say something? Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it's actually true. But I was going to say, it's the clothing as well now that they make in there. They'll help. Blinking men wearing leggings and flip flops and you know this is swag
And skirt.
Yeah, exactly. It's absolute stupidity.
Different time we live in, they were confused the pitney them. Let me tell you something as well. Me have one nephew, not Verbz, the next one. And him working at schools.
Yeah.
And he mentor the pitney them, the bad breed pitney them, or the pitney them with the problem where them can't work, can't do them work, because they have problem in them personal life or problem in them school life. So he going and him help them back on scratch, so them basically remove the problem so them have room to do them work and get a education, right?
Yeah.
Now my nephew tell me, say, he work with thousands of picnic all over the UK. He tell me, say, there's picnic that self-harm and commit suicide or want to commit suicide and all them thing. Unstable picnic. Yeah? Because of what them go through. You know when you tell me about the picnic them we want change them gender and sexual and all them kind of thing there. The man tell me say 90% of the picnic them we in support was suicidal and self-harm come from BT community.
I would say that as well. I think a lot of the times, if you've been sexually abused when you were young and stuff like that, you definitely grow up with some you know, issues in terms you struggle in that department for sure.
True.
That means, and some things move hand in hand because when we talk about the alphabet community, all right, we have now the what it rhyme with weed, but put the O at the end. Minor attracted persons, people them. Yeah. We have that movement.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for saying it when we did try and avoid it.
My God, my God, my God.
Oh God. You know, sometimes you're very slow, you know, but we still love you. Don't watch nothing. Anyway.
Listen, Coach. I don't appreciate that abuse from those.
Have to keep up, man. Drink a Red Bull or something. Sharpen up, man. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Flower. When I mean for upset you, because we know say you have some fans out there who want to get close, you know?
My God!
Anyway.
Oh my word! And that's playing games.
Anyway. So you have the minor attracted persons community. And sometimes, not even make me wonder, me know, say them work hand in hand. Because, you see, when we tell you about my nephew, we support the fitness them, and we said 90% of the alphabet, the people, the kids that want to hurt themselves or take them life are from the alphabet community. And straight away, creative, you say, sexual abuse.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Now, if you put the minor attracted people alongside it, that means all of this thing correlates, don't it?
Absolutely.
So when they were promote the alphabet thing, it's more than likely they were promote it. So the minor attracted people them can do what them do, and everything is legitimate and legal. You understand?
It's true.
You know, so you have to understand the thing, do your research, bring awareness, enlighten people, protect your picnic them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because only if a fucker come out here. And even now we can add it to this your topic of what's love got to do with it, with the mother them we want, have picnic them without father. There is a good chance that your child is going to grow up with problem. Because they don't have no daddy. They don't have nobody to turn to. Yes, you can have uncle. Yes, you can have this. Yes, you can have that. But from you can't tell the picnic exactly where him daddy there or why him not there. It just boils down to you wanted to raise him or her with no father. And you never give the picnic no choice, no chance. Understand? Your picnic is going to grow up unstable. Because that's going to slow down some kind of development. That's going to bring some kind of trauma. That's going to make the youth look at things and take it personal. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, your child is going to be unstable. Them could go out into the world. And next thing you know, them minor attracted blood clot people, they were everywhere. Get them on your picnic. You understand? So if you're smart, make sure you have your family structure tight. Even if the dad get off and gone, remember moms, just because daddy gone, you know, it don't mean to life over.
That's true.
Uncle Cuthbert described it like this. You can never tell if a man is going to leave him responsibility as a father. You can turn around and switch anytime. You can pick as best as you can, but if something turn him head, or him lose him head, him a go left when him ready. Alright? There's some good man out there that don't do that, but nobody is safe. No woman is safe from the father walking away from responsibility. No, me liken it to a football team. Don't laugh, but check it like this. So you have your outfield player from the football team. Your job as the team that's playing them is to get past the outfield player and come straight in front of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is the last person who have the hope to stop the goal or you have to score. You know, the last foundation. Mothers them, that's like you. You are like the goalkeeper. When everything else fail, you depend on. You bring balance. You give the last chance. You give the last hope. You see it? So just cause daddy not there, it don't mean so you can balance out your picnic as best as you can. Don't give up. That's how I say. You understand? You know?
I'm said.
Yeah, man. Can't give up. Can't give up. You see it?
Yeah.
You agree, Creative?
Absolutely, that was powerful. I agree with that.
Yeah, man. Cause some women, you know, me speak to some women and them say, they want the structured family unit, and especially when it's them look for them first baby. We want the structured family unit, and the daddy has to be there, and if he's not there, then I don't know what I would do, and my baby father has to be there, and yeah, you can have all them dreams and plans, and but that now go stop nothing if it go happen. You still have to tell yourself, say, even if the man left, we have to have it in the back of my mind, say, we still I go carry on and give my children them hope. You understand? You can't be naive, and when the man leave, you just fall off in the corner and bawl and give up.
My God, my God.
And fuck with that. The pity them need you. Fuck with that. Because when me did grow up, my mother, when the daddy left, she never dropped in one corner and blood clot ball and curl up for days, weeks, months. She never do that. Same time him left, she go in the cupboard and take out blood clot pot, put on rice and peas, and curry goat, and cook, and pick me eat. You understand?
My God, my God.
So you see them women you know? Enough of them. Man gone, them a ball.
My God, my God, my God.
Man gone, them hide.
My God, my God, my God.
Man gone, them a eat chocolate.
My God, my God, my God.
Man gone, them take scissors cut off them ear.
My God, my God.
All of these badnesses what them do. Straighten up yourself, man. People never defend from you. Them a watch you. You have to have strength. You have blood clot family around you. Use them. If you need a break, ask them for help. Straighten up yourself. Now make the people them see all them kind of fuck you a fool, and next thing you know, them worry about you. Then them take on trauma with them no blood clot need to see it.
My God, my God, my God.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, those farts. That was a powerful statement.
What you really call me? Listen, you can't call me anything there, you know. Remember, there is a third side to everything, you know.
My God, my God, my God.
Very powerful statement, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, you know. We just have to try to educate the people, and Uncle Cuthbert. We like to cuss. We like to give wisdom. And we will use them two elements to give a message to the people them, to inspire them. But we also don't want to con you. We are going to tell you the blood clot truth. If you go on like an idiot, go on like a hypocrite, or you go on unrighteous, Uncle Cuthbert will cuss out your blood clot.
My God, my God, my God, my God.
Understand? So yeah. Any last words from Genuisdan and Creative Thoughts?
No, just people, just Uncle Cuthbert talk on good things, man. So yeah, just take on board what's been the wisdom that's been given, and don't fall prey.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think actually didn't talk much about what was it, what love got to do with it. Love's got everything to do with it. It starts with loving yourself first, and carrying that through to every part and every area that you're working through with your children, with yourself, family, friends, work, whatever. When you love you, it shows. So it starts with you. Be rooted, just grow your children up in the right way so that it never leave. It will never leave them, you know.
My God.
Very beautiful and ending this up. We like that. Might have to use that as a shot, you know? Yeah, man. I clip that, you see it? All right, people. Well, we're going to come to a close now. So, hope you take message from this episode, yeah? You know, Genuisdan, spitting some facts. Creative Thoughts, spitting some facts. Uncle Cuthbert, spitting some facts.
My God.
So yeah, we're going to sign out now. So it's goodbye from me, Uncle Cuthbert.
Goodbye from myself, Genuisdan.
Goodbye from me, Creative Thoughts / Creative.
Yo, what you listening for? Listening to the Creative Thoughts podcast, blood.
Yes. And we're going to see you for the next episode of the Trigger Thoughts podcast.
My God.